first time I walked in the house, it honestly wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I mean, the pictures definitely made it look a lot worse than what it actually was. The worst part was probably the kitchen. I did like the accent wall and stuff. By the way, we took that gas water heater out. But this was a scary part, because looking at that ceiling, I could tell I had a pretty bad leak somewhere on the roof. Bathroom wasn't that bad, as you can see, just cosmetic stuff, nothing too crazy. So after I did my little walkthrough, I kind of had an idea of what I was gonna need to get from Home Depot. At almost 1,700 square feet, this was a big house back when it was built in 1920, where the average house was 800 square feet. So probably a doctor or lawyer owned this house. All right, y'all, so with the bathrooms and like washroom areas and stuff, I always go with the pillar stick tile. And the size of it, they come in like 12 by 12 or 12 by 24. So the bigger the pieces of tile, the better it is to install. It's less cutting, it's less measuring. Now moving on to the linoleum, it's a good way to sort of tenant-proof the house, especially if it's a rental. It's not a luxury finish, but it's affordable and it look good. 66 cents a square foot, plus it got that wood texture on it. So it go real good in those kitchen and dining room areas. And moving on to the carpet, of course, I put these in the bedrooms. I stay away from carpet in high traffic areas like hallways, stuff like that. But 117 a square foot, also come in the 12-foot rolls, so real easy to put down. Now moving on, for those small intimate areas like the washroom or the small, the guest bathroom, you can really go all out on the floor. If you spending $10 a square foot, you only got 20 square feet. You ain't breaking the bank. Now sometimes when you have to get vanities, or what they call these, most people just call it a sink. I always get the kind with the vanity with the sink already in it, that's already got the holes and stuff for the faucet. Because like as you can see on this side, that's just the vanity. So then you got to buy the sink to go in it and all that stuff. So it's a lot easier, and your contractor will like you a lot more if you bought it with the sink already in it. It's less work for them to do. So at $2.99 for the one without the sink, and $3.99 for one with the sink with the holes and stuff already in it. I mean, it's less work. With the ceiling fans, I don't really go all out. As you can see, that one for $59. This one right here, $149. But they got some that size for a lot cheaper. I usually pay $70, $80 for a fan. Now for the small bedrooms, yeah, you can spend $45, $50 on a fan. Probably costs more to get it installed than the actual fan costs. Now with the toilets, I go with the Glacier Bay. They like $95, $100 with tax. I mean, a toilet is a toilet. You don't got to spend an arm and a leg on a toilet. It comes with everything in it already too. All the nuts and bolts and hardware and everything. Now for the tubs, they do have that refinishing kit, but I don't really like the spray-on kind. I don't really get them with the aerosol can, because you got to go over it so many times and spray and spray and spray, and it costs more than it look a lot. It don't look as good. Now, this Rust-Oleum kind that you can roll on, I mean, it look real good. You can roll it on there to have a real nice gloss to it. I put a picture up of one that I did with the roll-on kind. But the spray-on kind, you just need so many coats and it take longer. It's a no-brainer. It's a no-brainer. These bricks on this side, they like, you see how they do it? What you think, we just block it over and be done with it? Yeah, that was cool. Now on this side, it was a board missing right here. What else you need other than the pit?
Okay, we need, if you got 40 squares, you're gonna get 40 squares. I don't know if that include with the rich cap. The rich cap isn't the one in the fixed. Fixed color.
Right,
so
right.
We need 3 squares of
The ridge cap?
the rich cap.
Okay.
And we need about $3 of nails. That and felt and orange cap, for the felt, the nails for the felt.
Right.
And pipe bends, the pipe boots.
Okay.
That's pretty much it.
So I ended up having to put a new roof on the house. I wasn't expecting to. I was thinking that it could just be patched up, repaired. But that's also why I add about 20% to my budget, because you're running into stuff like this all the time and you never know what you're gonna run into. So far as the renovation process, those two lines, the zigzag line and the straight line, the straight line is what we expect to happen. The zigzag line is what actually happened. Hey, what up, there?
Ain't nothing to it. What you up to?
That's chilling, man. I wonder how it's looking over there with the progress.
Everything that's coming through on a timely manner. They putting up lights, putting down floor for the toilets, and everybody happy. Every time I pull up, they just smile. They don't talk, they just smile.
Yeah. What about the yard? Did it look like he finished cutting the yard, or what about the concrete stuff?
So the yard is decent. He got the clippings at the road for them to pick them up, and he good on that. The concrete, I didn't really check it out today. I was in a rush because they had me on a mission. I think it's gonna be okay. If we get it cleaned out and put them blocks down, it's gonna be good.
Okay. All right. And what would you say, like, percentage wise? How much they done got done, like, today? Because we got to go paint and stuff, but like, I know the small bathroom look like it's done.
Yeah. They're probably about 65%. But the way they work, by Friday, they probably gonna be 95% being good.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right. I was just checking. I'm gonna hit you back a little later. I'm finna cut the grass before it get too late.
All right, Derek, that'll work.
All right, man. I'll holler at you. All right.